making our way down to ORCHID Beach. It's one of the townships up here on the sort of mid-northern section on the eastern coast of Fraser. And at ORCHID Beach there is fuel. You can get fuel there if you need it. Probably cost you an arm and a leg at the moment, but just near ORCHID Beach you've got Bowarrady Point and you've got the famous Champagne Pools. So we're going to go check out the Champagne Pools, and yeah, just yet again another beautiful spot here on Fraser. Fraser Island is so large, it's not until you drive from the south all the way to the north, from Hook Point all the way to Sandy Cape up where the lighthouse is there, you get a full understanding of just how big the island is. So it's about 123 kilometres long, about 22 kilometres wide, about, and yeah, obviously the interior of Fraser is just full of freshwater lakes, there's inland tracks, rainforest areas, woodlands, it's swamps. It's just quite impressive. There's just so much to do and see. You certainly could spend a week or two up here if you really wanted to. We've grabbed a pie for breakfast and a cup of coffee, and we threw in 50 litres of diesel there as well. So fuel here at ORCHID Beach, I think it's 7 days a week from about 8 AM they're open. So we're going to have our meat pie. These are delicious. Just got ourselves down to Champagne Pools, just parked up in the car park there. Just a couple of minute walk down here, and it's bloody absolutely dead set beautiful here. Haven't been here before, but we'll go down and check it out. So we've just turned off the eastern beach. We kind of just made it. We about an hour from high tide, so that run from Indian Head down to the turn off where we're heading across west, we were kind of running the gauntlet a little bit there.
Just how we like it.
Yeah, we tend to be, there we go, Bowarrady. So we're on Bowarrady Creek Road. I'm interested to see how long this does take us. I reckon it's going to be at least an hour and a half, because it looks like it's going to be fairly slow going through here. Reasonably soft sand, but once again, just high range. Rightio, we've made it here to the west coast. We've come out, we're on the Bowarrady Creek Road, or Bowarrady Road. Western Beach frequently has soft sand and buried weed, just reading the sign there.
Your vehicle may become easily bogged and submerged.
Funny enough, the wind's actually coming from the west this morning. This is normally very protected. We got a fanger right here. Yeah, we got a fanger right here. Our campsite's up at so this is a camp zone here. Oh yeah. Oh, there's still plenty of beach. Here we are, guys, out on the western side of Fraser. And I think there is a little bit of a westerly, ironically. It has been a southeasterly the last couple of days. Plenty of beach here on this western side. Considering high tide has just hit about 20 minutes ago. So we're heading up to Bowarrady campground. God, how beautiful is it, mate?
Very different to the other side.
Very different. I mean, obviously this is Harvey Bay out here.
Sand's very white.
I'm just going to stop here and freeze frame this shot, guys. We ran into a little bit of mischief. So we came out onto the beach there at Bowarrady Creek campground, and we'd booked Bowarrady campground. So we had to travel north to get up to Bowarrady Creek campground, and then I'd switched the cameras off, so I don't have any footage of it. But when we got up to Bowarrady Creek, because it was high tide, there was lots of salt water coming into the creek. We could not cross Bowarrady Creek to get to camp, and camp was right there. So we had two options. One was to hang out there for 2 or 3 hours until the tide ran out. The other option was to make our way back to Bowarrady Creek campground, back along Bowarrady Road, do the inland track there. As you can see, there is a direct access track, but that's no access there, it's fire only. So we continued on the AWINYA Creek Road. We came out and crossed AWINYA Creek as a campground there, and then we made our way down into Bowarrady Creek that way. Hey guys, we've just made our way up to AWINYA Creek, which is a little further north of our camp zone at Bowarrady, but because of the high tide we couldn't get across Bowarrady Creek. So we've done this big sort of diversion drive, which has been absolutely beautiful. But we've come to our, I can't pronounce it again, I just said it. And we've just done one little freshwater creek crossing, which is the, I forget the name. Just hang on a sec. Mick's about to drive across this little freshwater creek. It's only knee deep, but we're just concerned with the exit point. And anyway, Mick's going to give it a crack. We didn't have this little excursion plan, but as I said, we couldn't get across Bowarrady Creek. So we've come up this way. It's been a gorgeous drive, and now we can head down to camp finally. So it's been a real fun afternoon. So we got through those couple of creek crossings at AWINYA Creek, and there's a campground there. And our plan was to head down to Bowarrady. Tide's on its way out. These bloody tides starting to give me the peeps. You really, it really makes it difficult, you know, when you're trying to see different sites on the island, spend 4 days here, go there, go everywhere, and also try and keep in mind all those tides, because there are a lot of pinch points on Fraser Island. But anyway, AWINYA, I think it's AWINYA Creek here on the western beach. It's just down that way behind me. And our thought process was to get down to Bowarrady campsite, but there's a pinch point. Tide's on its way out. In about another hour, we'll be able to get around this coffee rock and kind of rock cliff face type thingy. So we're not complaining.
No complaints here.
No, we're not complaining, because it's like island life. So we've got to wait an hour. It's not a bad spot to wait. Hey. Yeah. These cars that have gone through, doing something I wouldn't do, they've just literally driven through the salt water. They had P plates on the car, probably says a bit. Anyway. Wow! What's cooking, Mick?
A bit of bacon and some eggs. So I'll cook the bacon up first, we'll throw some eggs in, and then some potatoes.
Nice. All right. We'll see you soon. This little bloody pinch point that we've unfortunately had to stop on the beach and have lunch for. It's not such a bloody bad thing, but about an hour ago that water was up.
Oh yeah, they've driven around those rocks.
Yeah.
I'd probably just go to the right, mate.
Yeah, I'll just wait for this.
Otherwise, you got to.
Yeah, nah.
You might hit your diff on those other ones.
All right, we'll go now. Just sneak around, and then I'm going to come up probably just here, nice and easy. There we go. Arriving into camp, we sort of thought we'd be arriving at about probably 12 o'clock, 12:30. Well, in fact, we left the east coast at 10:30. It took an hour and 20 across, hour and 15. So it was like 11:40, but yeah, had the problems with the tide. So, but it was really great we come up here, mate.
When you've got all the time in the world, why not use it?
Well, we've set up camp here at Bowarrady camping zone here on the west coast of Fraser Island. What I will say is the west coast, certainly, definitely come to the west coast. I'll just give you a bit of a look around. So we've got our swags set up here on the edge of the Bowarrady Creek. You'll see that other group just behind us there, and it's only just a very small, tight-knit camping zone here, guys, if you were coming to Bowarrady Creek camping zone. There's a sign there, you probably can't see it, but there is a sign right here, and it basically just runs from there to, there's another sign just here. So it's only a very small zone. We've decided to just put the swags here on the sand right next to this freshwater creek. It's bloody beautiful. We're probably about an hour from sunset, and as you can see, west coast Fraser Island at Bowarrady Creek camping zone, it is pretty bloody beautiful. Mick's got himself a bit of a, what's happened, mate?
Mate, I've done myself a mischief. Got a bit of a Tangalooma. Bit of a Tangalooma wreck, I think. But patience is a virtue, and we'll eventually get it out if you take your time, which is what I think I've gone and done.
Anyway, we're going to kick back, have a couple more cold beers. We're cooking steaks up for dinner tonight. Bowarrady Creek, West Coast, Fraser Island, sun setting over the ocean, or Harvey Bay. Doesn't get any better, guys. I say it all the time, get yourself out here. Get out and travel and see our beautiful bloody country, because it is bloody gorgeous. And it does take a lot of effort, especially to camp, but it's worth it on moments like this when you are watching that sunset over the ocean here on the east coast of Oz. All right, guys, we'll see you a little later on. Cheers, guys. Woo! We've left camp this morning and just come across the creek, Bowarrady Creek, and obviously we're here at low tide at the moment, but this is where we came up to yesterday, and it was high tide. All that salt water was rushing in, so it's only about 200 metres from camp. So again, if you are coming to Bowarrady camp, you cannot come up here at high tide. Anyway, that's a wrap, guys, for Fraser. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe button, and we're going to see you guys on the next one. We'll see you guys searching for adventure. Woo! Our way down to Waddy... Oh, bloody memory shocking.
Point?
What?
Waddy?
Nah, not Waddy Point. What's the name of the lake we're going to?
Wobby.
Lake Wobby?
I don't know.
Yeah. Into our little burgers quite... Anyway, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Until tomorrow morning. Okay. Oh, I said I got it. Just hang on a sec. Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, just hang on. I can get this drone. Right, I've just pulled into Orchid Beach, so nice little township here. There's a general store and also fuel here at ORCHID. Down to hang on. Keep forgetting the bloody names. Jesus Christ. So anyway, I'm bell. Certainly thanks for coming along. Is that camera buddy? Awesome. Nagala Rocks, guys, the infamous Nagala Rocks. Mixed drivings, I'm flying the drone.